Hello Year 7, I hope you're all keeping safe and at home and working hard on all the home learning that we've been working on so far. Just as a quick recap today, we're going to start off by looking at what we do in Year 7 and the chronology of it. So here we've got our timeline of British history, which is what we do in Year 7. So we start in 1066 down here, so then we split these into the three areas. We've got medieval up to this point, early modern up to this point, and our last of our sections is modern up to this point here. So we started this year looking at 1066 and the problems caused by Edward dying without an heir to the throne. So this led to battles like Hastings and the eventual success of William. Then we went on to look at different aspects of medieval life, remembering that we always do it in chronological order. So we looked at things like the Crusades, we've also looked at the Peasants' Revolt, we've looked at King John and the Magna Carta. Always, these are coming under the different themes, looking at society, religion, the economy, and war. So everything that we do in Year 7 should fit into and does fit into those four themes that we've got there. So when we looked at them, we've looked at the medieval era. We then went on to look at what we call the early modern era, and we started really with the rule of Henry VIII. So remember, after the War of the Roses and Henry VII's success, Henry VIII comes to the throne, and he's the biggest thing that he wants, good comparison here to Edward, is an heir. So he ends up having 6 wives and 3 children. Now we looked in a bit of detail at these 3 children. So we've looked at Edward, Mary and Elizabeth. Now one of the big differences that we got here was religion. This is one of the major factors here, in religion and religious challenges. So what we could see this generally as is challenges to the Tudor kings and queens. Then once we moved on from that and we looked in particular detail at Elizabeth. Elizabeth also, similar to Henry, similar to Edward, did not have an heir. So she named James, who became James I of England and also King of Scotland, as her heir to the throne. Now what we class this as is the Stuarts. Okay, so this royal family is known as the Stuarts. Just like we have the Tudors, this is the Stuarts. And then what we're looking at the moment in particular is the challenges that the Stuarts face. One of the biggest of which you did this week in your home learning, is the Gunpowder Plot. And then we'll also go on to look at a major challenge faced by another Stuart, Charles I, which is next week, which we'll be looking at the English Civil War. So what you can see we've got here is these common themes, economy, society, religion and war, running throughout our chronological overview of British history, starting all the way back in 1066 and going up to what you're looking at next week, which is the English Civil War and the challenges that Charles I faced. So I hope you're all staying safe at home. We'll be putting more videos out in the near future, and good luck with the rest of your work. Thank you.